Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and today it is time for the American League Championship Series here for Ryan Gamer and the Kansas City Royals, the #1 seed in the AL, facing off against the #6 seed in the American League, the Houston Astros. So on the other side, they're in the National League Championship Series. It's already started. The LA Dodgers take a 1-0 lead against the Philadelphia Phillies. What's cool about this is that both 1 seeds made it to the championship series, and both 6 seeds made it into the championship series. So both of them are a 1-6 against a 1-6, which is pretty cool how that worked out. Go ahead and make your predictions. You already know I predicted the Dodgers to be in there in the National League, and of course I predicted the Royals to be here for the American League. But we are 4 wins away from making the 2025 World Series. The Houston Astros are 4 wins away as well. This is a best out of 7 series that we do have home field advantage on. It is so important to win these first 2 games in Kansas City, because if we drop game 1, keep in mind we'll only have 1 more home game, and if they take both of these, we're really in trouble. That means there will be 3 more games in Houston before games 6 and 7 back in Kansas City. We may never get a chance to be back in Kansas City if we drop these games. We got to focus up. In today's video, you're going to see games 1 and 2. In the next video, games 3 and 4. If needed, the finale episode will be the rest, games 5, 6, and 7. This is going to be electric, everybody. Let's dominate right now in the postseason. Ryan Gamer has dominated. 529 average, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, a slugging of 941, 2 stolen bases, a good plays in the field, minus 1 mistake. But it's time. October 13th, Monday. Kansas City Royals versus the Houston Astros in Kansas City. Cole Ragans, the Cy Young winner in the American League, on the mound. On the other side, you have Hunter Brown, who's had an incredible postseason so far. He's dominating a .69 ERA, 12 strikeouts in 13 innings. We are batting cleanup again. We played great in the cleanup position in the divisional series. Let's do it again. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. Let's play high-level baseball today, everybody. If you're looking for more episodes, check the full playlist in the video description below. Without further ado, let's do this, everybody. I'm nervous. Yeah, you gotta be, right? You gotta be nervous. How could you not be?
About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cole Ragans.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Cole had a rough outing, though, in our first game. So in his first postseason start, he didn't have a great game. We lost. But here we are. But he didn't get the loss, though, did he? I don't think he did. I think Lucas did.
Game 1 of the ALCS.
We're down 1 here in the top of the first.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Going to be 3 down. Yes.
And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1, KC coming to bat.
I tell you, we need our fans to be fired up tonight. We need that energy. I need YouTube to be fired up today. Come on.
Number 12.
Bottom of the second, nobody on, no outs.
In the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. That one way outside.
Hunter's a little wild right now. Who will count?
Postseason reputations, Boog. Got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Again, full focus. I may not talk very much. Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
3-1. He couldn't come.
We'll take a walk all day, every day.
First base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Oh no. A new player in the lineup making his postseason debut. Did not play in the first series. Oh, manager says go. Okay.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Manager knew he was going to be in the dirt. Stand up still.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Line drive.
Yes!
Diving.
Come on!
Could be extra bases.
Come on, Vinny!
Tying run is in to score from second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the
Vinny!
run stops at third base.
First playoff at bat. He did not play in the first series. Comes out with a big-time triple.
Yeah, he's
What?
been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for
He's been
itself.
so good in those situations. I've never even seen this player in the lineup all year. Have you all? Who is Vinny? Is this the playoff hero of 2025? Who is this guy?
So two down. Now the
Vinny?
number 2 hitter, Mauricio
Who?
Dubon.
The team is shocked right now. Everybody's like, who's this guy? Vinny, oh, I've never heard of him. 2-1. Astros have a runner on first. 2 outs here at the top of the third.
Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the ALCS. And that one in the air center field. Sizes this one up. And
There we go.
Is that. So the Astros lead one, and they trail it here 2-1.
Love to still see Velasquez in the lineup.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, a walk in the first at bat. We got a runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 lead. Lance McCullers on the mound. Slider, knuckle curve. Oh no, that's my nemesis. Sinker, circle change, cutter.
And a foul ball. Witt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The
Don't want
next
it.
offering misses. And that's ball 1.
Come on.
On the ground. And
So
it goes
close.
just foul.
That would have been a triple.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
Read that changeup beautifully. Bobby Witt goes. That is hard to throw out Bobby Witt Jr. on a ball in the dirt. Bobby Witt needs to ask Ryan how to do that. Bobby Witt's going to have to take lessons from Ryan Gamer on base running. You all never thought you would ever hear that. It's true, though. That's our specialty. Who walks? They don't want to pitch to Ryan. The #1 player in the postseason right now. They're like, no.
Good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Vinny's back. I'm going.
Vinny Pasquantino. Runner on the go. Paredes.
Stopped a double play with the steal. Two outs, full count. You better believe we're going.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Come on, Salvi.
Right-hander kick steals.
I was so slow there.
Paredes.
Look at Ryan's hustle, though.
And they get Perez for the out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Royals lead
Good try.
as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
We really needed some insurance runs, though, right? Like, this is a high-powered offense on the other
Runner
side.
at second here, 1 gone.
Look at this, 3-1. Runner on second, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Wow, I love playoff baseball, everybody. You play 162 games just trying to get to this moment. We technically played 91, but the team played 162. Runner on second here. Get a rip now with 1 out.
Fouled off.
How
He was
close?
late.
Oh, it was all over it. It was a ball, though. Good take.
In, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, and a runner at second here in game one of the ALCS. Swing and a miss.
That's
He was
such a
late.
good pitch to
Strike
hit.
two.
Active perk, frozen rope.
A little bit. Make sure you miss up and
That could be
out of the
good.
zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the
Nope.
zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Look, Bobby Witt's like, I'm not falling for this again.
Knocks that one away, and we'll
You
do it
kidding
again.
me? A hung slider and I missed it? All right, shake it off. Time.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Way to get a piece of it.
2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That was a disgusting pitch. That knuckle curve is nasty. Wow. If I'm him, I'm throwing that every time.
In the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough
Exactly what the
pitch to
commentator said. Look at Ryan talk to himself like, are you kidding me? What kind of pitch was that?
Spot for the Royals. He's 0 for 1.
But yeah, 0 for 1 with 2 walks, but here we go. 3-2 ball game. Royals have the lead. Bottom of the 8th. Runner on first, 2 outs. Josh Hader on the mound, who has a nasty slider. I do know that.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
With the runner going, I didn't want to swing.
Two outs. Late on that
Good
fastball.
pitch. That two-seam fastball with that lateral movement on the outside is perfect, especially with his release.
In a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
That might be in play. It's in play! 4-2! Come on!
And they lead by 2.
I did a contact swing there since I had 2 strikes. I said, what do we have to lose? I'm terrible in 1-2 counts. That was my thinking. I'm doing a contact swing. It worked.
Sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
I never do contact swings. I should do them when I'm behind in the count, but I don't. Look at Vinny. Who is this guy? Vinny Pasquantino.
A guy like this comes into the
What?
game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm,
The luck continues, right? Ryan has to be the most intimidating base runner ever. They've seen him in WWE. They're like, is Ryan about to do a suplex on me? You never know if Ryan the Punisher from WWE is going to be out there, right? Is he going to suplex me out here? Like,
And that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No
if
errors
you
and a
did
man
not
left.
watch
We're
the
on to the
WWE
ninth.
2K25
8-1.
series,
It's the Royals 4,
trust
and
me,
the Astros
check
2.
it out. I did episode 1 here on this channel. The link is in the description to that. You can also check out the playlist on Gamer Ability 2 for the full series. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But what a game. It's not over yet. 4-2.
So a man at first.
Ryan the Punisher, he got his name for a reason. He does not mess around out there in WWE or NHL.
Defensively, fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Right side, and this should do it.
Royals win! Come on.
Number 12 with some solid production in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
That's how you play ball, everybody. That is how you get the job done. You focus up, You dominate.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Yeah, this is going to be a great series.
4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Your Kansas City Royals lead the championship series by 1 game. Taking game 1, 4-2 with 7 hits. They had 4 hits and 2 runs. We got 7 hits and 4 runs. Great pitching, great defense. That's how you play, and that's how you win. Good base running, too, for Ryan, right? You love to see it. Maybe a little bit lucky, but that's fine. 2 walks as well. Great plate discipline. A single, a 1 for 2 on the day, an RBI, a run, and 2 stolen bases. Our incredible postseason run continues, everybody. We're trying to win a World Series. Like, listen, I don't really care about postseason MVP, right? Like, I want to play good so that my team wins. I could care less about the accolades, the awards. What matters to me is this team winning a World Series. That is what matters. So I'm going to pause the video, take a look at the highlights, take a couple screenshots, and we'll dive into game 2 of this series. What a game. You know, there's nothing like playoff baseball. Like, this is just incredible. It is nerve-wracking. Every play is so important. So we got game 2, the last game of today's episode. On the next video will be games 3 and 4. Now, it could be the finale of the ALCS. I mean, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but like you never know. Anything can happen, right? We're batting .526, 7 RBIs. We have that 1 lone home run that was in game 2 against Minnesota there. But here we go. Game 2 here. We got Seth Lugo on the mound. They got Christian Javier on the mound. We are batting 4th again. Ever since they moved us to 4th, we have dominated. And Vinny moves into the lineup at first base and has been phenomenal. Like, where did he come from? Like, Vinny's playing on another level right now. He sneaks into the lineup here, and he's batting .500 in his first game with an RBI. Like, who is this guy? He's our ringer, right? We just call him for the postseason, and he shows up.
Set to go. And today's starter, Seth Lugo.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
I tell you, it's awesome to be at home, right? Fans are electric. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, runner on first, 0-0 ball game. Christian Javier has a 4-seam, a slider, knuckle curve, no. Circle change, okay.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 1.
Gamer keeps it 100%. That's right. We'll give that fan a signed ball at the end of this game.
The go-ahead run is at first here in game 2 of the American League Championship Series.
I would have liked it better if it said gamer keeps it 110%.
And a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is downstairs.
Manager says, Ryan, do not swing. We saw the signal by the third base coach. Do not swing.
So now 2 on.
Good call.
And 2 outs.
Plate discipline has been amazing in the playoffs. It's why we're hitting so good, honestly.
And that last one didn't even threaten the zone.
I'm not panicking. Look at Vinny. You talk about a debut here in the postseason.
Here's the first baseman. Vinny
Okay, we got to look at this guy. Has he played at all this year? If he has, I haven't seen him in the lineup. Has he played? 94 games. Okay. Wait. How have I not? Has Vinny just been lower in the lineup, everybody? How have I missed this guy? We played 91 games. Am I going crazy? I've never seen him in the lineup. I've never seen him in the lineup. I really haven't. He had 11 home runs. He had 345 at-bats, batting .264. I don't remember ever seeing him in the lineup. Unless I just always skip past that name. We look at the lineup every video. Now, I probably never saw him very much because he wasn't batting 5, right? They switched around the lineup. But his clutch is 98. All right. Okay, 27, young talent. Wow. Maybe he was injured. Runner on second. Do not steal, right?
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Go 3? Are you kidding?
Around third.
They're just going to...
And it's 1-0.
They would have threw it to the cutoff and threw us out. Let's go. Vinny does it again.
Run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Okay, our manager is a genius. Just think about this. Moves Ryan to number 4. Moves Vinny to 5. And Salvi dominated as well in the first series. Genius. Dangerous to make a change like that, but...
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third.
Good try.
And that will end the inning.
Our luck does not continue, right? We got a good jump there, it felt like. We got a good jump on the tokens experience. Oh, that...
Second.
Okay. We'll see about that. Okay, yeah, he's out. He's out twice. Okay, okay. Good to know. Good. You hate to end an inning when you're in scoring position. I know. 2 outs.
There's a swing and a drive.
To be fair, our stealing percentage is pretty amazing with balls in the dirt, right? And I stole, like, before I knew that ball was in the dirt. Why not?
It's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
And we do have a strong bullpen. They've done great this year.
Under it.
Had to do relay, missed the throw. Come on, Bobby. Yeah. That's how you do a relay, baby. That's it. That's how you do it.
Execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
That's how you run a relay. Perfect throw to perfect throw. Come on. We saw Ellie De La Cruz do that a lot with Ryan Gamer in MLB The Show 24 when we played for the Reds, right? Ellie was insane at doing a relay. 1-1. Top the 4th. Runner on first, 1 out.
All tied up here in game 2.
Active perk, pinpoint accuracy.
And that one is lifted in the air under this one. 2 down.
I'd say improving our throw strength was key to get that bigger optimal zone, right? It's a must.
1 out, base is empty.
1-1, bottom of the 4th, nobody on, 1 out. Javier up to 55 pitches on the day. Active perks, inner piece and jump start. But we always have 0-0 counts.
Late on that.
How close?
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time.
TCI was perfect. Too late.
Fouled off left side.
Too late again. All over it with the bat, though.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
I wonder if I need to start contact swinging on with 2 strikes. It worked last game.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get
now
hurt.
2-2, we'll stick to normal swing.
And now it's filled up.
We might get walked again. He shook it off. Fastball's coming, I bet.
Line drive.
Such a good swing right to the center fielder. Welcome to baseball.
Remind yourself, it's about the process. He did
That's right. It's about the process.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Yeah, commentator's right on right there. You have to convince yourself it's good at bat. We did everything right.
One more inning. Anything after that,
3-1 ball game.
Bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up.
I tell you,
3 and the Astros 1.
I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to finish that statement. But let's just finish our story, right? Bobby Witt Jr., Ryan Gamer, and Vinny up to the plate here this inning. Bottom of the 6th. Nobody on, one out.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. First pitch,
Close.
just misses.
Good check swing, though.
And he takes a strike.
I did not see that ball well.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. This is Ryan Gamer's best count.
Left field.
Get lucky, get lucky, get lucky, get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Good
Calls it
play.
in, and there's 2 away.
Come on, Ryan.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Top the 7th. Nobody on, one out. 3-1 lead for the Royals. Seth Lugo still on the mound. Throwing his 73rd pitch right there.
In the air, out towards right center. Ranging into the alley.
Ryan.
Into this one in the alley.
Right.
Not stopping. He's going for 3.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And
Ryan's got Stickum on his hands again. I was not trying to cancel the cutoff. It was a bad throw first anyways. It was red. And then I was shocked, and then I did another one, not knowing I was doing another one, and well, triple.
So digging in, Chaz McCormick.
3-2. That's on us if we lose. That
Looking
one
to
run.
get the tying run on base.
Sorry, Seth.
Here's a high fly ball
Seth's
out
out of the
to
game
center.
now.
Back on this
Ryan's going to have to
one.
apologize to
Johnson
Seth
into the
there.
glove. Out.
2 down.
Number 2.
Top the 8th.
Digging in is the switch hitting
Here we go.
outfielder.
They didn't get any more runs that inning. 3-2 lead. Let's get it back for Seth. This one's for Seth right here. Bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, one out. Brian King on the mound.
Swing and a
That one's for
pop-up.
you, Seth.
Foul territory for the catcher.
Welcome to baseball. You could be
Diaz
on
makes the
fire
catch
and
for
then
the
just
out.
fall
And
apart.
there's 2 away.
That one's for you, Seth.
Here's the catcher, Yainer
2
Diaz.
outs, one more. Top the 9th. It's us. Stout defender, active perk right now. We need it.
Ersig is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and
Don't
that's
mess
gonna
this
do
up.
it.
Don't mess this up.
And
Royals
that'll do it.
win!
The Royals
2
get it
games
done
to
at home,
nothing.
Taking games 1 and 2 of the series. Number 12 with a less than great game in this one.
certainly a frustrating game at the plate.
It's true.
I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable
Yep.
of better. Still, they got the win.
Still, we got the win indeed. That's what it's all about, everybody. The team is fired up as we should be.
About as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
Just incredible.
3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Taking advantage of home field advantage, right? I mean, 3-2 win, a close battle here against Houston. 8 hits, 3 runs for us. They had 7 hits and 2 runs. But that was our plan, obviously, is to win the first 2 games. It's always your plan. But, like, we knew how important those 2 games were for our team. Now, Ryan struggled. 0 for 3. He's 1 for 5 in the series with, like, 3 or 4 walks, though. So, yeah, not the greatest start here to the American League Championship Series. Now, Game 1 was good, though. We will say that. Game 2 was not good. But Vinny continues to dominate. The combination of Ryan Gamer and Vinny, a 3 for 4, a home run, 2 RBIs. Vinny's on fire. Michael Massey, 2 for 3. You know, it's because I haven't seen Vinny, like, batting near us, right? So I don't think I've ever seen that name up to the plate. Have you all? But I am shocked because this kid is on another level. Like, truly on another level. Like, wow. This team is playing some high-level ball. This is so important. Like, winning those first 2 games with home field advantage is key. Because you know the next 3 games you're on the road if those 3 games are needed. And if you drop those first 2 games, you have to get the series back on the road, right? So, and now the good news is, even if we drop these next 3 games, we're still alive. So even if we drop all the road games, Houston is a very tough environment to play in. we still will be back at home, right? And we know we play really good at home. I mean, I wish, this is something we looked at through all the stats. We didn't see a stat that looked at away versus home batting averages, but I guarantee that Ryan has like a 300 average or higher in Kansas City. But on the road, that's when we've struggled this year. So we have an off day, October 15th. October 16th is the next game. Let's go ahead and zoom through date and take a look at the playoff bracket, right? Here it is. All right, Kansas City up 2-0. On the other side, the Dodgers are up 2-1. I predicted a long time ago, I'm sure many of you all predicted, like, the Dodgers lineup is just insane. Almost impossible to beat in a 7-game series and almost impossible to beat in any series, but we're going to take them down. Phillies they're in a tough spot, right? Phillies are at home, though. They're at home in games 3, 4, and 5. So they have that going for them. So they're going to have to find a way to get it done. It is tough, though, against that pitching staff. We saw the stats for this team. Their top 3 pitchers were in the running for like every award, right? Like, what are you going to do against that? Their bullpen is insane. Their batting lineup is insane. Shohei Ohtani dominated this year. Freddie Freeman dominated. That whole lineup is just on fire. So you have to find a way to try to get that lineup to be in a slump. Now, Ryan's got to wake up. That was a rough game, too, right? We had a good game 1. Good plate discipline, though, right? Great plate discipline in the playoff, which has been a big part of our success. That's why we're playing so good. You got to be selective at the plate. Wow. What a start. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? It's so easy when you're in this spot to get carried away and lose focus. I am not going to lose focus. The same focus you all have seen me have. I'm going to keep it. No live stories. Focus on the baseball. Don't talk during the at-bats, right? Don't talk as the pitcher is throwing. Minus like one example, I think. But yeah, we're batting .455 in the postseason. We could win postseason MVP, especially if we continue having 7 RBIs. Like, that's incredible. We played 6 games in the postseason. We have 7 RBIs. Averaging over an RBI a game is unreal. A slugging of .773, like 4 stolen bases here in the postseason. Oh my, we are 2 wins away from making the 2025 World Series, competing to be world champions, everybody. Get your one-times ready. Get your positive, encouraging comments. Keep them coming, you legends. And thank you all so much for all the support. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and be ready for plenty of College Football 26 content. Ryan's getting ready for that. Starting on July 7th when a Road to Glory career mode series starts, and it will probably be Ryan Gamer, a little going back to college. He has years of eligibility left somehow. We'll make it work. And then we had the Dynasty series as well, which is always a blast for that game. And then Madden series and NHL. This is the year of NHL, probably. We have a lot of series coming. It's sports game season almost. July and on. You'll have a lot of different career modes, and greatly appreciate all the support. I will see you on the next one, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.